Hi, Alicia Couri here. It's Women's History Month. And this month, I wanted to highlight some really remarkable women that are changing history and blazing trails. So check it out.
So now I'm going to move on to current history, women who are making waves and making moves that are going to be in the history books that where our children and grandchildren and great grandchildren are going to read about. And let's talk about young women who are taking a stand and being heard and being seen and not afraid and not backing down to political systems, to terrorism. These are some really courageous, audaciously confident women. The first one I'm going to talk about is Greta Thunberg. She's 17 years old and she's a climate change advocate. Greta is a Swedish environmental activist and she has been campaigning for climate change for the last, I believe, 3 years. She's known for her straightforward speaking manner, both in public and to political leaders and assemblies, in which she urges immediate action to address the climate crisis. She started her activism by convincing her parents to adopt several lifestyle choices to reduce their own carbon footprint in their home. And at age 15, she started spending her school days outside of the Swedish parliament to call for stronger action on climate change by holding up a sign saying "School Strike for Climate." So she is a force to be reckoned with. This past year, she addressed the United Nations at the World, at the North, here in North America, the UN Climate Action Summit, where she was a speaker there. And in her speech, she exclaimed, "How dare you?" And I remember that. She was very powerful. She was like, "How dare you? How dare you continue this path that we're on that's destroying the earth?" So she is definitely a young woman that is making history, Greta Thunberg. My next young woman that's making history is Malala Yousafzai. Yousafzai. I am going to have all kinds of situations happening today with pronouncing names, but that's okay. We'll get through it. So Malala, most people just know her as Malala. And Malala is a Nobel Prize winner because her activism is all about education for women to be able to have an education. And she's the youngest Nobel Prize laureate. She's known for her human rights advocacy, especially in the northwest Pakistan, where she's from, where local Taliban had banned girls from actually, you'll just say the host was drunk. Well, who knows, right? So she is, let me just move my camera a little bit. Hey, high tech mother, how are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. I'm never solo. No, I'm never solo because I have my producer and I have my director here with me as well. Hi, Angelita. How are you doing? Love you too. So, Malala, she had survived several attempts on her life by the Taliban because she is determined to see education for women in her country. She's determined to make sure that every young girl has the access and the opportunity for education. So Malala is my next young woman to watch. She is definitely making history. She is going to be in the history books and all the things that she's doing. She is an amazing young woman at only 22 years old.
Hey, Alicia here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that episode of the Audacious Confidence Show, check out more of the episodes that we have right there. And don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification button so you don't miss another episode of the Audacious Confidence Show.